Saturday. Welcome back to my channel. I sound congested. I'm not sick. I was out all day with friends yesterday. As you would have seen, I just was vlogging yesterday and I decided to start a new vlog today. And I got home at like 9:15, got in bed, was reading by 10 and falling asleep. And then my neighbors were partying at like 2:30 or 3 o'clock in the morning and I got woken up. They were being so freaking loud. I could not go back to sleep. So I have barely gotten any sleep and I'm feeling like absolute crap, if I'm gonna be honest. Plus, this last week has just been kind of stressful and all over the place and busy, and I'm just like not feeling 100%. But I thought for this week's video for Thursday, I would do a Q&A. I do a Q&A on my Instagram story every week, but I feel like I'm never able to really answer questions with as much depth and description as I would like, and I thought it would be fun to do a Q&A on here. But instead of just doing a Q&A video, I thought I would do a mini weekend vlog too, because my friend Jono called me this morning and he's like, come on, we're going to get breakfast, we're gonna go to the bookstore, we'll have ourselves a little morning in SOHO, it'll make you feel better. And I feel like he's right. I have tomorrow, I can like rest and chill. It's an absolutely beautiful day. I think that getting outside will make me feel a lot better. So I've just walked the dogs. Here is the fit. I will link everything I possibly can, although this flannel is like from a boutique in Orange County and I got it years ago, so I probably can't link that for you. But this is my little black Beyond Yoga set. Wearing some crew socks and my Air Force Ones. Yankees hat. I did shower this morning. That made me feel a lot better. All right, he's out front. I need a coffee the size of my head immediately. And don't forget to subscribe if you're new. Had a good little brekkie at Banter, and now we're going to Strand Bookstore. Actually, one of you guys commented on a couple videos ago telling me to go to that bookstore, and then Jono yesterday was like, I'm gonna go and grab a book for the plane because he's going to London tomorrow. And I was like, I've been wanting to go there. So we're gonna go. We're gonna have a little adventure around SOHO, West Village. Little New York City day. Why not? Saturday. I cannot believe someone's brought a piano out. This is so sweet. How cute. About to buy 5 books? Yes, I am. That's where we were last night?
This is where we were last night.
And what year is this?
1900.
So cool.
The High Line.
Looks so different now.
In Washington Square Park.
The fountain's not even there yet.
Oh, it was in 1905.
Whoa. This book is really cool.
Cooper Union.
Wait, they're still doing the farmer's market.
1903, 1905.
We're shopping. Okay, that was so much fun. I feel like we went all over town. I mean, you saw what we did, but I feel like I need to do some explaining because I didn't do a ton of explaining. I decided that I wanted black and white Nike Dunks, and we looked everywhere for them, but they did not have my size. So I'll have to probably order them online. That was a full-on 6-hour excursion through New York City. I freaking love Jono though. He's quickly become one of my very, very, very good friends, and yeah, I'm just grateful that I have him in my life. The books that I got. I was able to get my book picks down to 3. I got Colleen Hoover, of course, All Your Perfects. Very excited about that. I also got Subliminal, which is about how your unconscious mind rules your behaviors. Thought that could be pretty interesting. And then I also got In 5 Years, which, not gonna lie, I basically only got because it's set in New York City. I have no idea what it's about. I'm still actually finishing Tell Me Lies. I think I'll probably finish that this weekend, so I need to decide which book is next. In addition to those books, I also got some really cute postcards just to have on hand to send to friends and people that I love. At the beginning of the year, I set a goal to read 20 books in 2022, or at least 20 books. I've already read 13 books, which I will pop here on the screen and also link down below. After these 3, that'll be a total of 16. And I still need to think about the last 4 that I'm gonna read this year. Although It Starts With Us is a new one from Colleen Hoover that's coming out next month. I already pre-ordered that, so that's one. I also want to read Attached, which I already have on my nightstand. And then the last 2 books, we'll just see what happens. That is the book update. Guys, should we go on a nice long walk? All right, let's go on a nice long walk, shall we? It's 6 o'clock and I was possibly gonna go to dinner with some friends that are in town, but they just said that they can't go till like 8 or 8:30 or something. And I don't think I'm gonna last that long. I'm actually so tired right now that I cannot remember whether or not I told you this morning when I started this vlog that my neighbors were having a party last night and it was kind of a nightmare, and they like woke me up at 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning and I could not go back to sleep. So if I didn't tell you that, I'm telling you that now. If I already told you that, please excuse me. I just had to make the executive decision to let my friends know. I actually saw them yesterday, so it's not the worst thing in the world that I'm not seeing them tonight, but I just can't, I actually can't. I'm starting to feel like unwell. Change of plans. I'm gonna order vegan Thai food because I truly cannot be bothered with doing anything in the kitchen. I'm gonna take a hot bath and I'm gonna get my jammies on and I'm gonna eat vegan Thai food and watch a movie and then probably go to bed. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm totally fine with it. I really am fine with it because I'm so freaking tired. Ordering extra vegan Thai food so that I have leftovers for tomorrow because I do need to go grocery shopping. But I always just like love ordering extra Thai food because I feel like Thai food just makes great leftovers. So we're doing that. I love Nora Thai. They have great vegan Thai food. I'm gonna change the volume on my white noise machine because I think I mentioned this in like a vlog, the last vlog or the vlog before. Somebody gave me shit about it being too high. So I lowered it, and you know what? You gotta raise it back up because I'm too much of a sensitive sleeper and I can't function without sleep. I just have way too much going on in my life right now, like work-wise and creative-wise, that requires my brain power, and I cannot do what I need to do if my brain doesn't work. So the Hatch alarm white noise volume is going back up, and I don't care what anybody says. Yeah, we're turning this bad boy back up. I'm gonna do it at 80. I'm gonna be slightly conservative. I just cannot handle being woken up. I really can't. Okay, we should be good for tonight. We better be good for tonight. Some veggie spring rolls, some tom yum soup, which I think I'm gonna eat definitely right now. Green curry with tofu and veggies, which also came with a little side of rice, which is great. Got some of these vegan curry puffs. They are so good. Got a green papaya salad. And then I also got my go-to airplane drink, which is a ginger ale. Why? I don't know. It's the new thing that I do when I order Thai food, I suppose. to go to urgent care. I don't want to be sick. Oh my god, my body hurts. Oh god. Good morning. I do not feel well. I have to go to urgent care. I think I'm sick. Oh, so I honestly don't know how much I'm actually gonna be talking in the rest of this vlog because it hurts to talk. Or at least today, I don't know how much I'm gonna be talking. So let's go walk the dogs and then we gotta go to urgent care and figure out what's wrong with me because clearly I am not well. I'm so sad. Okay, I really can't talk much because my throat hurts really bad, but I just wanted to show you what I picked up at the store. I got a few supplies. I got some stuff to make a mushroom pasta dish, which I might make in the next couple of days since I have that leftover Thai food. I probably won't cook tonight, but at least I have stuff for this week. Some corn tortillas to make some black bean taquitos, spinach for smoothies, ginger and lemon to make some tea with that. I got some yogurt, orange juice, coffee, soup. Then I also got some stuff to make a vegan Chex Mix. Some pretzels, some habanero chickpeas, nacho cheese, sun poppers, gluten-free Chex. And I looked on the back of this and it has a little recipe. So what I think I'm just gonna do is do some Worcestershire garlic powder, maybe salt and pepper, and just toss some of these Chex in that and then bake it and put together a little Chex Mix because I figure I'm gonna be on the couch watching movies most of the day, waiting to get the results from the strep test and COVID test from the urgent care. So I also went through terms of endearment and I got some goodies. I might have overdone it this morning, but like, I don't know. I was just feeling like I needed some goodies. I got some vegan quiche and I also really wanted to try this jalapeno cheddar biscuit. It's again vegan. I've never tried it before. I'm just very curious. And I also got a cinnamon roll. Good news is that it is not COVID. The bad news is that it is strep throat. I am on medication, but I have zero energy. I really feel like shit. This is my body's way of just like forcing me to take a break. Okay, we gotta walk these little girls. And then honestly, I'm getting back in my bed. Other than having COVID earlier this year, I was not sick for like 5 years. This vlog just took a massive turn. This is not what I planned for it to be, but you know what? This is my real life. And we're just gonna keep being real. So let's go for a walk. Also, I don't know if anyone cares, but I did not like that cheddar jalapeno biscuit yesterday. I took like 2 bites of it and then threw it away. I did not like it. The quiche, however, was really good. Anyway, that's the update. I will see you when I see ya. That was so intense. It's Wednesday. I am feeling a million times better. I'm not feeling 100%, but I'm feeling a lot better. I could not even pick up the vlogging camera yesterday. I could not do anything other than eat and lay horizontal on the couch. I did finish Tell Me Lies, 10 out of 10, would recommend. However, if you've been in a mentally abusive or toxic relationship, it might be a little bit triggering, so just know that. It wasn't like insanely triggering, I just feel like I should just say that. So yeah, still would highly recommend. I did also start the Hulu series. I think there's like 4 episodes out right now so far. I caught myself being that girl that's like, the book is better. But again, I'm not gonna like cast too many judgments because there's only 4 episodes out right now. Started All Your Perfects, more than halfway through. I think I have like 100 and some pages left of this. I'll probably finish this today. We love Colleen Hoover, big Colleen Hoover stan. That's the book update. Since I am finally mostly back to life, I thought I would do the little Q&A finally, now that I can kind of talk. I posted a question box on my Instagram and asked you guys to ask me anything. So I'm gonna go through and answer some questions now before I close out this very random roller coaster vlog. Do you think you'll stay in Brooklyn a while, or will you try living in Manhattan? I love living in Brooklyn. I love where I live. The first time I came to New York, which was last November, I stayed in Brooklyn and I fell in love with it. When I came back to apartment hunt in January of 2022, I stayed in the city just to make sure I was sure about living in Brooklyn, and I looked at apartments in the city as well as in Brooklyn, and I love the city so much, but I think for everyday life and my pace of life and what I'm looking for out of life right now, Brooklyn is for me. I absolutely love it. I love that I am a 8-minute subway ride into the city. I'm less than a mile from the city, and it's just perfect. So yeah, I plan on staying where I'm at. I feel very good about my decision. Would you ever do a physical The Yoginspired Life retreat? Yes. I've actually thought about doing that. I don't know that it's on my immediate to-do list, but would definitely love to host a retreat of some sort in the future. So be on the lookout for that. In that same vein, I also got quite a bit of questions about the next cycle of the Yoginspired Life program. I'm still on the fence, but I think I will open the program up one more time before the end of the year. So if you're not already on the wait list, I will link that in the description box. Basically, on my website, if you click the program tab, it will take you to the Yoginspired Life program landing page, and on there you can add yourself to the wait list. And everyone who's on the wait list will be the first to be notified of the next opportunity to join my 12-week yoga-inspired self-discovery program, the Yoga-Inspired Life. Oh, this question is fitting. How do you practice when you are sick or under the weather? Here's the thing. It really depends on how sick or how under the weather I'm feeling, but in my experience, the quickest way to get back to feeling better is to completely rest and do nothing. Now, I haven't always done that in the past. I'm normally the person that keeps showing up, keeps pushing through. When I worked in nightlife or when I worked for other people, I would still show up to work. I wouldn't miss anything. And it's like, sure, it's very noble to keep pushing through. You're a badass, you know? But it actually prolonged me being sick, and just giving myself a few days to do nothing really allows me to heal and get back to feeling good quicker. So I don't typically get on my mat when I'm sick. If I'm just like so under the weather, then maybe I might get on and stretch and do a restorative practice. But really, my practice is resting and doing nothing. Who are your favorite YouTubers to watch? I really don't watch a lot of YouTubers. The only person that I really watch, I'd say, anymore is Sarah's Day. I'll watch her sometimes when I'm eating my lunch because it's just like a short, quick video. And she's just adorable and I love watching her family. But other than that, I try not to consume a lot of content because I don't want it to taint how I'm showing up. Definitely go through phases with YouTube, but currently I'm not really watching anyone on YouTube. Lots of questions about Shy Guy and my dating life. Okay. Dating is an exploratory process where you are hopefully learning more about yourself, learning about new people, discovering what's really important to you, growing, changing, evolving, refining your tastes and your core values. And it's really about seeing how you fit with somebody else. And I think you gain clarity about all of those things with time. I've only just gotten to New York, and I moved to New York to explore and have a new adventure and to try new things and to grow as a person. And while I enjoyed my time with Shy Guy, for the time being, the Shy Guy book is closing and we're moving on to a new chapter. And there's really not much more to say about it. I'm gonna continue dating, I'm gonna continue meeting new people, I'm gonna continue hanging out with my friends, exploring New York City, and discovering this new version of myself here. It's all an ebb and flow, and it's all about saying yes to what feels good and saying no to the rest. And so with dating or work or your routines or your friendships or anything and everything in life, when things stop feeling good, it's time to move on. So that is where I'm at with that. Do you miss LA sometimes? Honestly, no. I miss my friends in LA and I miss the community that I built there, but overall, I do not miss LA at all. And I'm pretty shocked and surprised by that, if I'm gonna be honest. I thought I would be more homesick. The next question, what kind of equipment do you use to shoot your vlogs? Tripod, camera, stands, etc. I have a tripod that I have used for probably like 6 years. Got it at Best Buy. I will link that below. I shoot my vlogs on a Sony ZV-1. I used to shoot on a Canon M50, which I really loved, but it was a little bit bigger, and the Sony ZV-1 is smaller, and I feel like it's just easier to take on the go with me. That I will also link below. I really love this camera. Other than that, I don't use any other equipment other than my iPhone sometimes, which is an iPhone 13 Pro Max. Best way to get through a breakup / heartache. I actually have a podcast episode on this, so if you want extra advice, go listen to that podcast episode. But I think the best way to get through a breakup or any heartache or heartbreak of any kind is to really focus all of your energy on improving yourself and filling up your own cup. And what I mean by that is take care of yourself in the best possible way. Like all of the energy that you were pouring into somebody else, or all of the energy that's going towards pining or worrying or being upset over someone else, redirect that back to yourself. Focus on what you're putting in your body and how you're nourishing your body. Cook new meals and try new recipes and eat healthier and hydrate your body and get better sleep and read some books and take a class and work out and move your body, make plans with friends, start a new hobby. Think about how you can be the best version of yourself and let that be your focus and mission. Not only is that a healthy distraction from all of the heaviness, but it's a win-win because you're just improving yourself and feeling good about yourself and building that confidence again. So that is my #1 top tip, best advice. That's the thing that always helps me. The other thing too is to give yourself a little bit of time to grieve. Grieve the loss of the relationship, grieve what could have been, and allow yourself to just feel the feelings. But I think it's important to try to put a time limit on that, because it's easy to kind of get stuck in a rut of feeling down and feeling sad and feeling sorry for yourself, and that can become habitual. At some point you gotta pick yourself up and keep going, right? Because life is moving, and that is important to do because everything is impermanent. You know, and you have to trust that when one door closes, another one opens, and things don't work out because either the timing is wrong, or because there's something that you needed to learn through that heartbreak, or because there's something better that's coming for you, and you want to be ready for that. I like to feel the feelings, give yourself time to grieve, and then redirect all that energy back into yourself and just make it your mission to fill up your own cup and like love on yourself. Bali has joined the chat. The last question, how do you prevent burnout? I don't know that I'm the best person to be answering this question, simply because I typically work in spurts. And so I work, Bali, you're gonna have to leave the chat if you don't sit down. Bali, sit. She's ready for a WALK. I've noticed for myself personally that I work best in spurts. So I like to do a lot of work at once and then I have to take a break. And I am very much like that with a lot of things actually. I noticed even in terms of running, I prefer to sprint than do long distance. And I just think that that's the way that I work. So the reason why I bring that up is because I think it's important in terms of burnout to understand in what ways you best work so that you can get a better understanding of what your threshold is, what your maximum is, and learn how to integrate breaks in between so that you can sustain yourself versus burnout. I have a podcast episode on burnout, which I will link below. Oh my gosh, what was that horn? It's like the Titanic coming in to the bay. What's happening? Jeez. If you didn't know, I live like right on the water in New York. So anyway, I think the way to avoid burnout is going to be a little bit different for everyone. However, I think that for myself personally, one thing that I've been doing since moving to New York that's definitely helped me avoid burnout a little bit more is creating more space in my calendar that is blank, that I don't fill up. One of the reasons why I continued to experience burnout when I was living in LA was because I was constantly filling up every single blank space in my calendar. It's great to be motivated. It's great to want to do all the things and get lots of work done and be productive, but that doing energy all the time is not sustainable. And I don't think that it's actually the most productive way to be. It's important to create space for nothingness, to just be. And it's important to prioritize self-care and the practices that make you feel good. And I think that in the moments when I'm experiencing burnout, it's easy for me to recognize that that is a result of me not taking care of myself. It's a result of me kind of spinning my wheels and getting ahead of myself and thinking that the most important thing is being productive and producing and doing, and it's just not. So, how to prevent burnout? Set manageable goals for yourself, either on a daily or a weekly basis, and once you complete those, let that be enough and let yourself have time and space to just be. Create space in your calendar for nothingness, to let life unfold organically and for yourself to have fun without needing it to be productive. Prioritize self-care and wellness practices. Those things are important. If your cup isn't full, you can't show up in the best way in the other areas of your life. So having a little bit longer morning routine, or working out, or reading, or taking time to unplug and rest and unwind, these are all important things that are in the scheme of things and in the long game are gonna allow you to avoid burnout. Well, this was quite possibly the most random vlog slash video I've ever made. Things took a turn for the worst there for a moment. But I'm on the mend. Thank you for coming on this journey with me. Thank you for watching. I hope I gave you some good insight in answering those questions. I do weekly Q&As on my Instagram, but if you would like for me to do more Q&As on here on my YouTube channel, definitely leave me a comment below and let me know. Subscribe if you're new. I'm gonna start a new vlog, I think either tomorrow or Friday morning. I might give myself another day tomorrow just to kind of like rest and recoup a little more energy. But I love ya, and I will see you in my next video.